This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hawkeyes offense will take the field first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Dotson. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On the ground, it's Washington. Oh, he's got some space. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got it in the middle. It's Washington.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Still some work to do after that last completion. It's second down. Looking for a crease to the left. Running into the open space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hawkeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Off play action. Here's a heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Dropping back, it's Dotson. They're setting up the screen. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. So Michigan Wolverines offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that.
All out of space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Under fire. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Takes the handoff, it's Moulton. Sweet spin. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Running back searching for a hole. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They go to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. He'll pull it down and run. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Toss to the outside. Great move. Now he's got room.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run, and then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. You used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Dotson. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hawkeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Turning on the Jets. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it from the gun. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And the Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And a nice 2nd effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. The short hands, it's Marsh. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a crease. It's Moulton. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give the running back. Wide open spaces. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll try the run. It's a seam wide open. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Lets it fly on the move. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the Big Apple. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And man, this kicker is now 0 for 3 in this game, guys. 9 points. He's cost his own team. You got to wonder what his confidence is like right now.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. It's a running room. The tag. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by just 2 to SMU. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Puts it out of the air. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Dotson. Grabs it in the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Moulton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Turning it on. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Bought a little time. Lets it go. It's complete to the left. He's loose. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. From the red zone, it's Washington. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. Back to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. To the air, it's Underwood. catch in the middle. It's Stewart. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. The throw. Finds his man. It's Haynes. They're dealing with a second and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. That's caught. It's Haynes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On the run, it's Haynes. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Wolverines come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on third and short. He'll pull it down. There he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. The Wolverines need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. Punt is on its way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Back to pass, it's Dotson. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Howard.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's caught downfield. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Buys a little extra time. Nice move there. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll send out the kicker here. It is perfect. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Caught behind the line. It's McCray. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Buys a little time with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air. It's Dotson. Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the tailback. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And the returner will be knocked down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Moulton. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It's a reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Wants to throw. It's Dotson. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Poor starting field position here for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's going for a big play downfield. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a 1st down. Nice balance by this offense.
It's 1st down from the 11. Trying to run, it's Haynes. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Now, fourth down.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Michigan. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Illinois answered the bell away from Champaign today with an impressive victory. The Fighting Illini knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark.
There he goes! Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Howard. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Dotson. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wolverines! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Here's the handoff. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Dotson. Hauls it in. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Got the first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
To the air on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
First and goal. Iowa.
They'll go to the air. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. Pushes toward the goal line. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Looking to throw, it's Dotson. Got his man quickly. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him this time. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. The sure hands, it's Anderson. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. He's got it. It's what a modern fullback has to do, almost like a tight end, to be able to be there and be available for the quarterback in the passing game, Jess.
Yeah, you got to be able to do a lot of different things, Reese, no doubt about it. It's not just blocking, but it's lining up at different spots all over the field as well, running routes, and then being a viable option for your quarterback.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.